Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Time to say good morning to the chair of the Waikanae Community Board, Jocelyn Prvanov. Good morning, Jocelyn.
Good morning, Nigel. How are you?
I'm well. Did you get any rain down at the beach last night?
Well, as you know, I was at Southwoods last night, and it seemed pretty heavy there, but we decided that there hadn't actually been a lot here last night, which is a real shame.
Never mind. It might just dampen it out. And Maury from Granaway Road said we had 5 mils around about where he was, so that'll just dampen things down a wee bit. But as long as it's fine for Saturday, 16th, we've got Christmas carols in Mahara Place. It's a full day's activities, isn't it?
Yes, I think it starts about 10. I think Santa's coming along, and then I think from about 12 there's Christmas carols, and this is a lovely event, and it's a real showcase for Mahara Place.
Yeah, Sue's gone through a lot of work. I was talking to her the other day, and it's 10 to 2, so Free Ambulance and Men's Shed have a mystery event around 11:45. Music from Brasso and the Ukes from 12:15 and 1:45, followed by Men's Shed's wonderful Father Christmas. So you better be there for that.
I will be indeed. I will be.
Good. Okay. No, it looks the Mahara Place. I keep saying it, but it looks nice with that piece of green artificial turf in there.
Yes, it does, and Sue and her group of helpers have also done a great job in painting around the outsides of those planters as well. It just really brightens up the whole area.
It does indeed, and the gardens are starting to look nice, so that bit of rain last night will have helped them if it rained in the Mahara Place. Yes, now, how's our Freedom campers going down there, the parking? We got that under control for the holidays?
Yeah, so probably about maybe 6 weeks ago, the bollards were put around the grassy area there to keep Freedom campers off that area, and I think with grass, but unfortunately, as you can imagine, the grass hasn't grown, so it's still looking fairly bare, so it's probably not an ideal spot to be having picnicking. But there's, this time of the year when there's a lot of I suppose locals or New Zealanders who are travelling around, as well as overseas tourists, that area has actually become quite popular. I've received an email the other day saying that there were 9 groups of vehicles down there, which is way above what is actually allowed. So it is actually an ongoing problem, and we've said even with those bollards in place, we need to monitor what's going on there. And I know council officers are meant to be patrolling that area, but I think really the only way that we're going to solve excess numbers is a freedom camping bylaw.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
until that comes in, you really got no authority to move people on, I don't suppose.
Yes, well, unfortunately, it seems to be a very long time coming for the council to make a decision on that, and I don't even think they still have made a decision. Right.
I noticed at Waikanae Park there's a number of camper vans parked there in the evening, so that's another place they're looking at. It's quite a nice little spot, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they're able to park there. In fact, the other morning when I came home, I think it must have been after 8 o'clock or so, there was someone parked who'd been there overnight by the stream and Waimiha stream there, and there was actually the council officer was there then, but really it needs to be much earlier on in the piece.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll just have to...
I suppose unfortunately we live in a very, very nice spot, and people are attracted to here.
Yes.
Which is nice, but it does actually cause a few little problems.
Yes, that's right. State Highway 1 parking in the middle of our town. Any further development on that?
No, so there was a bit of a disquiet about it being about non-commuters being able to park there, but that seems to have died down. And it's actually very pleasing to see how well used that car park is, particularly this time of the year when there's a lot of people who are wanting to use the shops at Mahara Place. So just keep that happening, really. Yeah.
What about the parking in the State Highway 1, past the shops there, through the lights?
Yeah, so we haven't done anything about controlling that, and that's something we'll need to look at in the new year.
Okay. All right, now...
We're talking up past New World and what have you there.
Yes, well, even prior to that, past our fish and chip shop, before the lights at Elizabeth Street, they're talking about changing that, aren't they, to angle parking?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, yes. So that there is a fairly long-term conversation. So there was consultation sometime last month, and we haven't, I think it was actually split about 50-50 on, so there was obviously feedback from businesses as well as the wider community, and I know that certainly the businesses want to have one type of parking and the rest of the community the other. So, well, it's about 50-50 split, and so, that's, certainly the board, we understand where the businesses are coming, and so that conversation will happen in the new year as well.
Okay, good. A few tacks in the river under the bridge there. I don't think that's, it was just a short prank, wasn't it? Thank goodness. And most probably the kids breaking up from college decided to clear out the teachers' cupboards with tacks.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunately, hopefully, the ones that are still there, they haven't been picked up by that person, have got washed well and truly into the sand and the cracks in the rocks, so that some poor suspecting feet don't land on any of them.
That's dead right. Now, how's the new bus system? How's the new bus system from Waikanae Beach to the station? Is it being well used?
I've heard it's been quite popular. But I'm aware that there are one or two issues. Well, there's been a few comments made to be about the shorter route around, the very short route, about how there needs to be more bus stops, and so that's something we need to look at as well.
Good as
to make sure that people can get on the bus, get off and on the buses when they want to.
Sure. All right then, Jocelyn. Anything you've got in your mind there?
No. Well, all I suppose really want to say is I probably won't get to talk on the radio between now and sometime in the new year, and I just wish everyone a very happy and safe Christmas and safe driving as people are on the roads. And thank you for everyone who's part of our community and that have made it the community that we live in, really.
Thanks very much for that. You have a nice break as well.
Yes, thank you, Nigel.
Okay, Jocelyn Prvanov.
106.3 Beach FM.